It's your boy Lanzo from Lanzo News TV, and we are here on the second night with another live. We're about to show some stuff that we showed last night regarding the Prime Minister Andrew Holness. You understand? I don't know what kind of coincidence is this. You understand? Nationwide released a news yesterday about Andrew Holness names attached to four accounts, and Andrew Holness knew nothing about it or did not remember about them. It's alleged. But then when they check the account, people, the money that went on the account of it no sense. 384,000 Jamaican dollar. You understand that four account. Two for him father, one for him mother, and one for him constituency. I think a constituency manager. Yeah. So we are playing the video them on our ear. You understand? Because we're not gonna tell them nothing. And most of these come from different sources. It come from the Observer, TVJ News. So just not gonna know. You understand? And the Integrity Commissioner investigate the politicians, you understand, in parliament for enrichment, corruption, and all these things, you understand. Yeah, them healthy lifestyle them a live, where them get their money from. So they can see that wanna come from Nation News. Yeah, so let's see it there. Alright, play the video. Producer, I'm going see what going on with the Prime Minister. You understand? The opposition leader, not the one, the one of the opposition leader, Mark Golin. Mark Golin I speak about the incident them and all these corruption that go on in our country. People on the need for rebel against these things. You understand? That's why these things keep on happening over and over because the citizen them slump on them voice. You understand? They not let them voice be heard. So these people feel so them are doing good because we're not alright with it, so we can't go and thief. You understand? That's why them keep on attack. You understand? And it's wrong. So people, um. The producer sometime in phone have bad connection. We not hear nothing producer. Yeah, the internet service sometimes problem.
Minister for the monies located in four accounts at Scotiabank belonging to his father, mother, and a former Our sources close to the commission say on August 30 this year, its Director of Investigations, Kevin Stevenson, recommended that consideration be given to charging the Prime Minister for the monies located in four accounts at Scotiabank belonging to his father, mother, and a former constituency office manager. Two of the accounts belong to his mother. One belongs to his father, and the other to the former constituency office manager. At the time of the probe by the Integrity Commission, the first account for his mother held a balance of approximately 300,000 Jamaican dollars. The second account for his mother had a balance of 67,000 Jamaican dollars. His father's account had 11,000 Jamaican dollars, while his constituency office manager's account had $823. In total, the four accounts red flagged by the commission held a balance of $384,130. That's Jamaican dollars. The Prime Minister told the Commission he had no personal knowledge of the funds in the four accounts. He told the Commission that his name was added to the bank accounts as an emergency contact and he had no direct interaction or knowledge of monies in the accounts. The Director of Investigation recommended that Holness be charged by way of omission for making a false declaration to the Commission. But a few days later, on September 2 this year, the Director of Corruption Prosecution, Keisha Prince Kamika, said no. She ruled that the Director of Investigations had not presented a strong enough case to support his recommendation for the Prime Minister to be charged. Prince Kamika says while Holness had a duty to declare the sums, there was not enough evidence to support a criminal charge for intentionally omitting to do so. Prince Kamika wrote, quote, "In light of the foregoing, there is insufficient evidence on file to establish that the Honourable Prime Minister, by way of omission, made a false statement in his statutory declarations for the period ending December 31, 2021, as it relates to the BNS savings accounts. Accordingly, no charges are to be laid." End quote. Our sources say the Director of Corruption Prosecution supported her finding with case law. Prince Kamika said the Prime Minister's explanation for the omission appeared greater than any suggestion. He intentionally did not include monies in the four accounts in his 2021 statutory declarations. Prince Kamika reportedly wrote, quote, in accordance with the principles outlined in Regina versus Jones and Wicker, therefore the prosecution would again be challenged to establish that the omission was intentional, as required for knowingly element of the offense, in the face of even greater support for the explanation which has been provided. End quote. Prince Kamika wrote that additionally, no evidence had been presented to contradict the Prime Minister's explanation in his response to the Commission or to suggest use of the accounts beyond the stated purpose. Our sources say the Integrity Commission's Director of Investigations had also raised concern with the Prime Minister's purchase of shares from a financial institution. However, no adverse recommendation or referral was made concerning that purchase, which the Prime Minister insists was above board. Nationwide sources say the Integrity Commission revealed in its report that prior to its recommendation concerning monies in the four accounts, it had hired an international forensics investigator to review the Prime Minister's financial affairs. We are told that the foreign based investigator worked on those matters for about 6 months. It's understood the investigator reported to the Commission that he had found nothing untoward or illegal in the Prime Minister's financial affairs. The Prime Minister's 2021 declarations have so far not been certified by the Commission. It's believed that the Commission's probe into the four accounts, two belonging to his father, one belonging to his mother, and the other to his former constituency office manager, stood in the way of the certification. George Davis for Nationwide News.
Producer, stop that producer because they'll take Jamaican people media today. All right, your name the for four account or your name attached to four account, yeah, and you have no idea that your name is on four account, or you never remember to tell the Integrity Commission that your name was attached to four accounts. So hold on now, 384,000 in the account total. How much money was in the account before it come down to 384,000? When you draw out all the money, the mother account, them withdraw money. So all them not talk about that. The father account and withdraw money. And the constituency manager account and withdraw money. So all them not tell the people that no, not tell the people how much money in the account. How much money draw out of the account from them time that you know when the integrity commission find out that his name attached to four account. Criminal activity. These people need to go prison. There's no way a name supposed to be on four. And why Andrew name on the on four account? You have to me say Andrew mother not have no other grandchildren, no other kids to put him name on the account. Or him father, the constituency manager. Oh man, that looks suspicious. That looks suspicious. They were try fool people. Them need to get how much them need to get the total amount of money that was in the account. You understand? Before it come down to 384,000 total with all four accounts. Them take Jamaican people for idiot. Andrew Holness need to go to prison. Them need to hold him accountable for him wrongdoing. You understand? This man need to go in prison. It's alleged this man in some serious things. You understand? Pretender. The Bible tell you that there's spiritual wickedness in high and low places. And this man, he fit the description of spiritual wickedness. Lie to the Jamaican people. Lie go and lie come. And the people of Jamaica, them can't even see that this man a fool them. In a COVID thing fool them. When he lock down the country and tell people turn on the yard. And you have what the MP of Clarendon name Morgan. He might have big feast and party in a corona. And the people of Jamaica suffer. The people of Jamaica locked down. And them get broke poor. And them prosecute you see in what at the corona time when they have a little party for him place. I think I want birthday or so him keep. And Morgan, what the MP of Clarendon. Him and him big boy them about champagne. And they wasn't prosecuted. They have never been prosecuted. Jamaica have two different laws, one for the rich and one for the poor. Andrew Holness need to hold accountable, and we are calling on the United States of America not to give Andrew Holness no more money. This guy need to be investigated. This guy enrich himself and his family. Also, the Speaker of the House, Juliet Holness, People are crying out of Jamaica how much truck this man have in the country. I get all the contracts and everything, and other people have trucks in the country and can't get no contract. So them take Jamaican people for fool. So I hope when the election call, the local election call, the by-election call the 30th September. I hope the people are sent and northeast vote against this man. You understand? Even though the PNP not much better still, you know. The PNP not much better. But the fact of the matter that Mark Golding, I've never been the prime minister, so the people could try him out, and if he's corrupt like this man do, get rid of him. And prison all of them. They might build new prison, high-tech prison with camera and everything. We need to build prison for these politicians, these corrupt politicians, and both political side, both GLP and PNP. Them need to go prison like any other Jamaican. Them need to go sit down in a prison block like anybody else. If I were me or you take all these money or involved in these wrongdoing, they lock us up long time. How much Jamaican they out of Jamaica right now can't eat a proper meal? And boy your wife sweat. Yo, you see Uno, God soon come for you all and that man tell me to thief and wicked and lie to the nation. Producer, play the next one, then we could see what go on. Andrew Holness. The definition of corruption. It's alleged. Easy definition of corruption. This man lied to the people of Jamaica, go and lie come.
Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark
Look at
has
this
spoken
one, Dr. Nigel
late
Clark.
on Monday as he spoke on TVG's Smile Jamaica program on Monday morning.
So people, this is
Clark
coming from
said the
TVJ.
country to take up the role of Deputy Managing Director at the International Monetary Fund (IMF). After reflection and difficult work, I felt was the right thing to do. And Jamaica being presented with an opportunity, I believe that to go where no Jamaican has gone before, where no Canadian person has gone before, where nobody from Central America has gone before, in one of the world's most preeminent financial institutions. We think that responsibility to take that up. But since the announcement of his departure, many Jamaicans have expressed concern that the country needs Dr. Clark more than the IMF needs him. In fact, many have been worried about the future of the economy without Clark. Jamaica today is in a much stronger position than before, and it will get stronger. Jamaica, if we continue on this track, Jamaica 10 years from now will be much stronger than we are now. So our best days are ahead. Dr. Clark emphasized that Jamaica has all the right institutions to ensure growth and yes, put the country on the right trajectory. Taking pride in the fact that Jamaica has entrenched macro stability. Jamaica has gone 45 years or more with chronic instability. Yeah. Unemployment was over 20, over with double digits. It averaged 14% for the 25 years before 2015. Unemployment is a historic record low. It was 4%, still 5%. You know, a debt which has been a somewhere in it for many, many years is at its lowest levels in 30 years. And by the end of this fiscal year, it should be the lowest in at least 40 years. Kanisha Williams, TVJ News.
The producer, I'm talk about this man before him go. Alright, Nigel Clark now. Nigel Clark. Have Nigel Clark done a good job as Minister of Finance during the time he has been in office? I would say probably. And the reason being, taxi fare went up so many times last year in Jamaica. I never seen taxi fare go up so fast. Like maybe about 10 times or how many times in 1 year. And the people, their salary maybe move one time. So he didn't do a good job. Hell no. He need to go to prison as well. Dr. Nigel Clark. But the IMF thinking can play for IMF, wait until he come in the US. A different thing. Play next one, producer. Because these people are criminals. You understand? Big criminals. It's alleged. They're criminals. Mark Golden, we could hear Mark Golden talk, you know. We not hear nothing, bro. Yeah, it look like say your Wi-Fi get a little problem still, but yeah, we want to hear Mark Golden talk because no, we're not hearing nothing. Try and fix it up or something.
Yeah, hear me now? Yeah, here.
Yeah, we hear you, but the audio it a break up. Try play back the audio again. Maybe too close to the phone. No, it not good. The audio break.
Maybe because down here kind of in a lot of background noise in it.
Yeah. I think you have another one with him. I speak with a nationwide or one of them. The observer that from TVJ. Think you have another one with him. Yeah. Yeah, play that one. Yeah.
Down here silent.
Silent.
Speculation, innuendo, and unfounded allegations. The article claims to
It a
report on
play.
an investigation involving 8 politicians, it says,
Misleading
from the
report by the
Jamaica.
Jamaica. A Jamaica Observer? Yeah.
Yes, yeah. States that, and I quote, in almost all of the cases, the allegations have been made to the Integrity Commission by people who claim to have information surrounding acts of corruption or illicit enrichment, but there is no documentation to support these allegations, end quote. In other words, malicious stories may have been concocted and sent to the Integrity Commission for partisan political reasons without any foundation whatsoever. I want the public to note that this reporting by the Jamaica Observer is entirely separate from the 8 sitting members of Parliament cited by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment. Allegations reported by the Observer article are not part of the ongoing investigation by the Integrity Commission into the 8 MPs who are accused of illicit enrichment. In my view, this is a blatant attempt to confuse and mislead the public. I want to be clear. As leader of the opposition, I directly consulted with all sitting members of parliament and senators of the People's National Party. And in these discussions, every parliamentarian from the PNP has confirmed to me that they are not aware of being investigated by the Integrity Commission for illicit enrichment. They should be dismissed from public office and should never hold public office again. The PNP stands resolute in its commitment to transparency, accountability, and good governance. I urge the public to remain vigilant and recognize this report for what it is, a deliberate distraction from the Integrity Commission's investigations into the 8 MPs who have been identified for illicit enrichment. We want to know who they are, and we look forward to the reports coming to Parliament and being made public. This is a serious moment in Jamaica's political history, and I urge all Jamaicans to rely on credible, verified information rather than allowing partisan media outlets to distort the truth. Visit our website at pnp.org.jm or check us out on Facebook at Jamaica.
All right. Big up yourself, Mark Golden. I hope you not do the same thing like where your boy do you know when you come in a power. Yeah, cause people might give you a chance. The Jamaican people tell that bro God. So prepare yourself to take a seat. But if you mess with the Jamaican people, you know, so they might chew you out like how they might chew out bro God. Because I'm gonna take Jamaican people for idiot. You understand? Producer, go and look for your next one. You
Wait,
understand?
and the
Oh,
one,
and
the one
people,
before boy never did that here. Here, him
mhm.
basically did that say, them need to take off the restriction of beaches, so all
Oh
Jamaican
yes, yes,
can
yes.
use can use it.
People, what do you think? Do you think the Jamaican people should have the right to access each and every beach in Jamaica, free of charge, no,
Fair.
no money, free or not? Because my take is that the people of Jamaica should have the first preference. The beach belongs to them. They should have that place to go to and relax them brain and think and sit down and hold a reason and eat some food and chat and build a vibes. Yeah. So the people of Jamaica need to have their beaches back. Since this government came in power, the beaches all sold out to foreigners, Chinese, Americans, different country, Asians, Mexicans, you name it, Brazilians. So the people of Jamaica left in the dark. They left. They left alone, and these big boys enjoying everything that the Jamaican people own. That's why I like the Maroons because the Maroon they stood up for their people. They fight for their freedom. They fight for the country, just like Nani did. Paul Bogle, George William Gordon, Bustamante. These politicians on the Jamaica Labour Party side, all of them who defending each other, they need to hold accountable and be given the full force of the law. Yeah, I work for them. You understand? I work for them. But I never knew that Andrew Holness would be so corrupt or, or turn out to be so corrupt against the people of Jamaica, our people that elect him to represent them. They act as if they have all the power to do anything they can do. They act as if they're in charge of the people of Jamaica. They just pass laws. They just do what they want to do. When Portia Simpson Miller was prime minister, when I can recall, people could go to beach and enjoy themselves. In 2008, when what's his name, Bruce Golding was prime minister, it was much better. I would say in my time, Bruce Golding would be the best prime minister in Jamaica. Because I remember when we had the what you call this thing again? The recession when Barack Obama was president in the United States in 2008, and the recession came, and Bruce Golding had to put some money on some food item because the cost of the food was going up so rapidly, just to stabilize the market and the economy, so the country did not went overboard and collapse. So shout out to Mr. Golding for what he did, Bruce Golding. And Bruce Golding also asked the MPs on both political parties to cut their salary, to have a wage cut, so the country don't collapse. Many of the MPs agreed, but Bruce was the first person to cut his salary, and he cut a vast majority of his salary just to keep the country stabilized. And we went through that recession, and we overcome the recession. So big up to Mr. Golding. But at the end of the day, Mr. Golding could continue in office. But the reason why Mr. Bruce Golding had to force to resign is because of Dudu's Coke scandal. On May 23rd, in Tivoli Garden, when the incursion started, when I was at church in Portmore, and that Sunday, and they sent in the military and the security force to try to apprehend Dudus and take him into custody. But Dudus was in Mr. Miller car, Pastor Miller SUV. Pastor Miller say he was taking him, turning him in. You understand? So they stopped Pastor Miller car. I think it was on Spanish Town Road. because Dudus was hiding out for a little while. So because of that, they said Bruce was defending Dudus. But what happened? Bruce wasn't defending Dudus. Bruce didn't have the full report, so he could give them the okay to went into Tivoli. It was Dwight Nelson, our security minister at the time, that died from cancer, that approved and sent in the military. And then after Dwight Nelson, I think it was Peter Bunting or I don't remember this other guy. They were the minister of security after that. But yeah, play another video, producer. But yeah, so before I play it, yeah, this is our former DCP, Mr. Fitz Bailey. He just retired after spending 40 years in the Jamaica Constabulary Force.
To some of the, if I may, luxury of modern day. Father was a butcher. My mother stuck to the traditional concept of being a wife, stay home, and took care of her family. I went to primary school just like any ordinary child. I am accustomed to country lifestyle. In those days, I even went to school without a pair of shoes. I knew what it was to, when it rained, the books that you had to put stuff it in your chest to prevent it from being wet. But
So
I'm
true.
from my family was very disciplined, and they instilled some significant values in us. Unlike many children from the community, after a while they engage into some habits like smoking and drinking. I give God thanks that none of my brothers or sisters engage in that type of activity. My mother was very spiritual. As a young child, I would listen to her in the morning praying. And one thing that was outstanding about her prayer, she called every one of her child name before the Lord. One by one, she presented us to the Lord. And I think that, in my view, had a significant impact on us as we became adult. So when I went to primary school, I started out, I attended Magrat Secondary initially, and then I went to a school in
Bishop
South
Bailey,
called Fast College.
Fitz Bailey.
It's a boys' school. At that school, you are exposed to some form of cadet corps, and every member of the school was a part of the cadet corps. So you are exposed to some form of semi-military discipline. So my name is Fitz.
And that's it for that one.
Play the next one, producer. We'll play all of them.
Down here unavailable. Let them take it
What
over.
about the lady who killed him husband in Florida?
Hold on.
So people in the meanwhile, um, that one there,
Weekend, bloody
bloody
weekend,
week in
Manchester.
Manchester, as what fifth man gone down.
Yeah,
Okay, so it's a bloody week in Manchester, people. The fifth man has gone down since the start of the week. So Jamaica is not a good place at the moment. These criminal elements, they just on a rampage doing some crazy stuff and shooting wildly as if they don't remember kids is on the street and persons are in their houses or maybe in shops if there is any shop around. And these stray bullets can go anywhere and hit anyone. I don't know the cause of it. I don't know what happened, but I do send out my deepest condolences to all those five persons that was killed or those persons that their life was cut short. We shouldn't live in a country where because of these things too much fear. You understand? Senseless killing. It's like these guys and these ladies that doing all these nonsense. It's like they don't have any love for each other. Our country needs Jesus. Our
all Lord
country is on a
guys.
part of doom, failing. And if we continue in this part, what will happen? No other country will want to take Jamaicans to work in their country. Sooner or later, visas gonna get so strict for Jamaicans. When the foreigners see how the crime rate in Jamaica turn up. I remember a couple weeks ago in Clarendon, we have 19 persons shot. And just days after, we have how many in St. Catherine at Christopher Martin grandmother's wake. And now you have five persons shot in Manchester. It's like we're doing a mass shooting in Jamaica, like what occurred in Georgia, in Winder, Georgia, where the guy went in the school and opened fire, killing two of his fellow schoolmates and two teachers. And then you're telling me that these persons have some mental issue. No, they know what they're doing. Because if you buy a gun and you go in a gathering and open fire in a public gathering, you know what you're doing. I think every person that commit a mass shooting should be given the death penalty immediately without any question asked. Get rid of them. No, not send them gonna jail or prison for eat taxpayer money. Just get rid of them. Because why you wouldn't just take up a gun and open in a one public space and shoot innocent people? People who don't even know you. People who have nothing to do with you. Huh? And then you act like you're insane when nothing to do. Your brain a function properly. No, we need to live in a society where people can go about their normal business and do whatever they want to do and enjoy their lives while they live. You understand? Okay, gun laws in America. I think that they need to ban civilian from owning AR-15 rifle. Those high power rifle, I think they should only be given to military personnel and maybe the police officers. Maybe. Those guns are too terrible. Those guns can take how many lives in a second. If you fire those guns or you go to the range and use those guns, you'll see what I'm talking about. Those guns are not something to play with. You understand? So I think the Congress, the Senate, they need to ban that gun. And the President of the United States, who is Joe Biden, and also the VP, Kamala Harris, who will be debating Donald Trump tonight. So guys, we should be showing that live too. Donald Trump debating Kamala Harris. You understand? Producer, show the next video. The Jamaican woman that killed her husband in Florida. So people, we just hope and pray so the country Jamaica find Jesus.
It
Too much
as
senseless killing. Too much bloodshed in the land. And I hope the Prime Minister of Jamaica, Andrew Holness, see this and free up the beaches for the people of Jamaica to go and enjoy themselves. Yeah, the people need to go out and enjoy themselves.
The
The
one
people
is
need but
also
them beach.
unavailable.
You understand? Oh yeah, and people, this Thursday, the Prime Minister is going to deploy 24 personnel to 80, 20 military personnel and 4 police officers to 80. And then they will see from there how much more they're going to send. So these guys that are going and these ladies, they're going to make space and set up arrangements for them to take in more law enforcement from Jamaica to 80, just to try to stabilize that country and bring back that country to normalcy. Because you know what been happening over 80. The gangs control the airport, Port-au-Prince International. The gangs take over 90% of the capital. And now the Asian police force, alongside the Asian military, about 400 and something of them, they managed to recover at least 60% of the capital. But 40% is still in the hands of the gang. So our Jamaican Prime Minister is sending some troops from Jamaica to boost the Kenyan and the Asian police force, as well as the Trinidad and Barbados police force that will be in Haiti. Try to restore normalcy in the capital, Port-au-Prince, and some other cities and towns and villages in Haiti. And guys, Haiti is a pretty place. Haiti is a beautiful place. I've been in Haiti since 2013, and it's a nice country. A lot of mountains, beautiful beaches, but it's very hot. The sun is hot in Haiti, and the people are very nice. They love Jamaicans. I can tell you that because I have chat with them. I have eat with them in Carpathian in Labadee. And when you say you're from Jamaica, the respect that you get from these Asian, you wonder why you don't get that same respect here in America, or we Jamaican give America that respect that Asian give us as Jamaican. I'm telling you, because I remember when I used to come off the ship and I used to do like this, bring like food when we used to set up our bar outside on the beach in Labadee, and these Asian would come over and we would give them food and stuff like that, drink, not liquor, drink and stuff like that. And the moment they find out you're Jamaican, the way they treat you, not even your own Jamaican they treat you so. The respect, the level of respect where you get from Asian, not even your own Jamaican will say, yo, I your bro, this him not treat you so. Me I tell you, the Asian they look up to me. They respect us as Jamaican. They want to live in Jamaica. So I'm not saying all Asians are good people, but majority of the Asians are good people. Same like Jamaica, we have some good people in the what you call it, the ghetto, but people would brand everyone in the ghetto as bad people, in which that's wrong, that's false. So when you go to 80 Asian, they treat you real good as Jamaican. And each and every one of the Asian, they want to have a Jamaican passport. They want to own a Jamaican passport. I remember when I went to 18 2015, and I met this immigration officer on the beach when we dock, and I was chatting with him, and they were offering me an Asian passport. The moment they found out that I'm a Jamaican, and I was like, yeah, I would do some business in Haiti, but I love Jamaican. Yeah, and I'm traveling right now and all these things. So big up to all our Asians in Haiti and in Jamaica and across the world. Yeah, these people are good people, despite what persons say about them. You understand? I work with them for quite some time, many of whom are very qualified in whatever they do. Most of our Asians used to be at front desks on the cruise ship, but Jamaica is up front in everything because 90% of our Jamaicans was like HR manager, managers, restaurant manager, dining room manager, bar manager, supervisors, and all these things because Jamaicans normally train other nationalities like Philippines, Brazilian, Mexican, you name it, Saint Vincent, Trinidad. Most of the persons on the cruise ship 90% of the sous chef, exec chef, they're Jamaicans. Yeah. So Jamaicans are well recognized out there in the world, but a lot of us as Jamaican don't know that. Even we go to Italy or France or Greece or any of those countries, and you come off and you say you're from Jamaica, the respect that you get in these countries, and the first thing they want to hear from you, God forbid, bumbleclad. They love that. So we are persecuting and arresting persons for these words, but in other country they love it. They preach it. Even when I was in what you call this place again, Malaga in Spain, they love Jamaicans. You understand? And yeah, and even in Southampton in England. So I'm telling you that Jamaican is well recognized out there in the world, and Bob Marley and Usain Bolt. You understand? And we need to give these icons the best respect we can give them, especially Usain Bolt. Everyone knows Usain Bolt, and it's pain my heart when Usain Bolt money was stolen from the bank in Jamaica, and the Prime Minister. I don't hear you come and say anything much about it. Usain Bolt had put Jamaica on top. You understand? If they can steal Usain Bolt money, who they won't steal from? You tell me. If they can steal one of our treasure, one of our national hero to be money, who they won't steal from? If they can steal from our own people, tell me who they won't steal from. Only one thing I see that Jamaican people need to stop do. Stop make politicians trick them and give them money for vote. You understand? You need to question your MP. When you win the election or if you do win, what will you do to let us better in this town or this country or this village that we live in? What will you implement? How will you implement jobs for my younger kids or younger family? These are the questions they need to put to these politicians. So these politicians come around and they keep some what you call it, what them call them thing again, what them normally keep election rally or whatever you want to call it. And they go up on the podium and them start talk and them start lash the other party and them start with them nonsense and you rave for them and yeah, show up power. And at the end of the day, you never ask them what they will do for your people and what will they do for the country and to make the people of Jamaica feel much better and live in a better society. Because Jamaica have the resources to be a better country. But the politicians, they're robbing the people of that resources. In every country I've been to in the world, they talk about Jamaica have the best beaches. Jamaica have some nice tourist attraction sites. And every country I've been to, they always talk about Bob Marley. And when they go to Jamaica, they want to go to St. Anne and Trenchtown just to see Bob Marley Museum and Bob Marley House and the family. So it comes down to this that the people of Jamaica need to wake up because this prime minister he's gonna try so hard to win the next election. But bro God, I already prophesied him that you won't win the election. So if you plan to do anything that is wrong, I'm sorry, but you won't win because the people of Jamaica are fed up of you. The people of Jamaica get enough of you. The people of Jamaica don't want to see you no more because you fail the people. Because when I look and see, we have two international airports, and I always talk about this to my colleagues on the cruise ship. We have two international airports, and when I look and see that elderly man, 71-year-old Mr. Simit, collapsed and he died at the airport, and there were no ambulance to take him to the hospital, and then one of the agent was saying that they need to get approval from the family member to call the ambulance because it's a fee of 400 US dollars. Remember, Mr. Simit did not just went to the airport to just go on a flight and leave the island. Mr. Simit had a ticket booked with JetBlue. He was a passenger on JetBlue airline, the airline I work for. Mr. Simit have all legal rights to be at the airport and to disembark or leave the island to go to his final destination. So it's up to the airport authority and it's up to JetBlue to make sure that Mr. Simit is okay as long as he's out of the car that transport him to the airport. It is their duty to make sure Mr. Simit get the best treatment until he leave the island, the Jamaican authority at the airport. So they failed Mr. Simit, a man that just flew down to Jamaica to bury his brother that passed, and he did not make it back home because he also died. It's a disgrace to the Jamaican people and to this worthless Prime Minister Andrew Holness and this worthless Minister of Tourism Edmund Bartlett and to this worthless minister that love to talk off him out from Portland, Mr. Daryl Valls. It's a shame and sickening how you guys dealt with this man. This man is a senior citizen, need to be recognized and be treated with respect and honor. And you guys feel Mr. Simmons. If it was a white man, I'm not racist because I don't like nobody that is racist. I always tell him that from ever since even when I'm working on the cruise ship, even here at the airport, I hate a racist person. But if it was a white man, that man would never die. All the gate agent would run to this man and give him the best treatment. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen how airport staff handle certain passengers. That's why I always get a highly and every respect at the airport because every passenger needs to be treated the same way and treated equally with respect. It doesn't matter where you're from or who you are or what color is your skin. I work on the cruise ship with 110 different nationalities and 2,250 crew member, and we bring approximately 8,500 guests to 8,600 guests, and all of the guests can tell you every one of my guests get the same equal amount of respect. We need to treat people with respect. It doesn't matter the color of their skin. And the Jamaican authority failed Mr. Simit. My condolences to the family again and to his friends here in Jamaica and here in the United States. It's a shame. And then Mr. Valls come out with him big mouth and come talk about him a go check CCTV. For what? The eyewitness already spoke to the world. She told the world what happened. And we know that's what happened. We know. We all know Jamaican operate. I went to Jamaica and I was back coming up back, and I was traveling on one of my airline. I think it was Frontier, and some of the staff at the airport, their behavior wasn't nice. And I had my airport badge on me, and when I showed them, then they started to do me nice. Yeah, so I know how Jamaicans operate. They treat certain class of people with certain level of respect, but it's wrong. Every person must be treated equally and treated with respect. You know one thing they said, Jeremy, you know the law. Yeah, because you see, you must know your rights. You must know you're wrong when you're wrong. But Andrew, Holness, you need to get some ambulance at the two international airports. It's not even two, three. But there's one in Saint Mary in Baskerville. You need to get at least two ambulance at each airport. Yeah, that mean if one of the airport staff fainted or have some medical problems or medical issue, the ambulance is on site to rush he or she to the hospital. If a plane about to land, like the other day when I leave Nashville and I was going to Washington D.C. and this passenger took sick on the flight and she fall out of her seat and we had to perform CPR on her and the flight attendant they panic and the plane had like 25 minutes for landing. Thank God she made it alive. She made it off the plane alive. Because sometimes when you're in the airplane, it can feel so stressful. Even though I like plane ride, but not all the time. So she almost have an heart attack, and we gave her CPR. And there was a lady from Jamaica, but she lived in the US. She said she was a nurse. She also performed CPR, and the lady she survived. So when we got at the airport. The police officer came with the wheelchair and they took her off and they take her for medical treatment. That's the same question I was asking. Why, when this Mr. Smith fall, why we didn't have an airport police attend to him immediately? That's their duty. Every airport in the United States, even when I was in France or when I flew in Amsterdam, all the airports have airport police that do medical. They have their training. So they do police work, but they also do paramedic work where they assist in medical emergencies, not only police response service. So why we Jamaicans don't have that? So you're telling me that we're gonna have another thing like this where another tourist come again and him feel dizzy or him feel sick and him fall and hit him head and then him die on the spot like that? Hell no. The Prime Minister of Jamaica need to hold accountable for this one, as well as the Minister of Tourism and the Minister of Tourism and the Minister of what you call it, transport. Vaz what kind of minister? Minister of transport and Edmund Bartley, Minister of Tourism, I think. Yeah. They need to hold accountable. You understand? But we don't want another incident like this to happen where someone traveling through our airport and they got sick and they fall and they hit their head and die. And we don't just need ambulance at the airport. All the hospitals across Jamaica need ambulance. Falmouth Hospital, Lucy Hospital, Mandeville Hospital, Alexandria Hospital, St. Anne's Bay Hospital, Port Antonio Hospital, Anato Bay Hospital, Port Murray Hospital, St. Margaret's Bay Hospital, Chapelton Hospital, Maypen Hospital, Linstead Hospital, Spanish Town Hospital, Kingston Public Hospital, Andrews Hospital, Huey Hospital, Carnival Hospital, Black River Hospital, and Savalamar Hospital. All these hospitals in Jamaica need to get at least 4 new ambulances. And all the other ambulances we have in the country need to, all of them that are broke down, they need to fix them. So you can boost the service. So when there's an accident on the highway and you call 119 and they ask where's the accident, dispatcher can dispatch fire and ambulance and police immediately. I remember back then, in 2018, 2017, 2018. I don't know if they still have it. All the fire trucks, all the fire station had a ambulance. Falmouth had a ambulance. Brownstown Fire Station had an ambulance. St. Anne's Bay Fire Station had an ambulance. Ochios Fire Station have an ambulance. Montego Bay have an ambulance. I don't know if they still do this thing, but every fire station need to have an ambulance, same like in the United States. So when you get a call that there's a motor vehicle accident and 6 occupants in the car and they're badly damaged and need to be transported to the hospital. Many of whom you cannot just take them and put in a car because you'll damage their spinal cord or damage some part of their body. You need to make sure they are properly removed from the scene and taken to hospital for treatment. You understand? So you need proper person with training to remove these individuals. Same like when I got the firefighting training. You understand, in 2012. You need proper person to remove these individuals, put them on the stretcher, put them in the ambulance, take them to the hospital, and then the doctor and the nurse do it from there and the port at the hospital. So these persons don't get more damage than they are already. So we are calling on the Prime Minister of Jamaica to do better, to do much better, do more for the people of Jamaica. Don't just enrich yourself and your wife and your family and your kids and buy yacht and all these things outside of our country and living lavish while the people of Jamaica suffering, while the people of Jamaica not eating and going to their bed. It's a disgrace, Andrew Honest, Mike Brogard. It's a disgrace. You need to do better for the nation. These people elect you. These people ask you to represent them, to be their leader. And you are failing the people of Jamaica. And your members of parliament too, they are failing their constituency. Yeah, they need to do better for the people of Jamaica and make sure the people live in a better life. You understand? So, um, uh, producer, what else you gonna talk about?
Yeah, we talk about the guy will get washed away.
So you have a
Remember?
video?
Yeah, we got 2 videos.
Alright, play the video, make we see what go on now. Go back with the Anna a little more. Search and for. Go back with the Anna a little more. Search and for man wash. We can't see it so good. Yeah, so search and for man that wash away in corporate area. Mm. The video not talk. We not hear nothing. Hold on, let me see if my phone turn on. The audio poor. Mm-mm. But we only see footage.
Information that we received is that two persons was travel was in the content drive area of Walton Park. They were washed away in the same gulf. Fire brigade was alerted and they came at Chesterfield, where residents informed us that they rescued one female and a male is yet to be found. This gully has several names, but at this section, it is known as the Mao Gully. I can't tell. Because when we arrived on the scene, one the female was rescued and taken to a hospital for medical care. Yeah, they was trouble trying to cross the gully that is heavily flooded with water, and the swiftness of the water washed them away. No, I can't tell. That lady will be in the care of the medical personnel. They are trying to see if they can find easier access to swampy area to search for the young man. All right, information that
Alright, so basically two person get wash away, a male and a female. Them find the female but them not find the male. So them continue search for the male. The female then at the hospital.
So is the female alive or she's dead?
She's alive.
Okay, to God be the glory, great things he had done. So they found the female, but the male is still missing. So they're still
Yeah,
searching to see if they can
for
recover
the
the
male.
male. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's it.
And the man, this one, man end up on the roof after crashing a car.
Oh yeah. Yo, yo, man. Yo. So people, that happened here in the United States. After the car crash, the man ended up on top of the rooftop and the house then engulfed in flame. But the fire team came quickly and put out the blaze. So how the house got in flame? After the van struck in the house, the van burst into flame, and the flame then engulfed the house. But luckily, the fire department was quick to extinguish the blaze. If it was Jamaica, maybe it would burn out to ashes.
Yeah. Guess bro was playing GTA in real life.
Him drunk when him under some liquor, you know. I rum do it.
Mhm.
So him end up on top of the house top after him crash.
Yeah, for
So one
real.
more
Bro,
thing,
if it
yeah,
was in Jamaica for real, they was the burn down flat when it out by itself at them time that them would have reach. Cause remember a while back, about
yeah.
two years ago, a house burned down nearby and call the whole lava police station and them take forever for come.
But hold on. Hold on, have one fire station too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, them
All
call
about fire
and
station when I
take
go down all
forever.
about high school. When I go down to all about high
Yeah,
school. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But all our
You get to
firefighter them
get
always slow and them respond to any fire or any emergency.
when them reach when the place literally hold.
Yeah, all our always late. Come me sleep at all our two what I knew about that housing scheme. You understand? But yeah.
They
Um
everybody in the area does say him to up them water them off and throw on the place because them don't want it to spread and catch the other neighbor house and something. Them take
uh,
forever for come.
you see my thing on Jamaica? The Jamaican public service are the
It
persons that,
told
like,
me.
for example, police officers, many of whom don't take their job serious. They respond very slow to emergencies. The fire team, meaning the firefighters, is the same thing. We Jamaican don't take certain stuff serious. As one white woman said to me, Jamaica have no problem. Every time Jamaicans, they don't have no problem, and they don't take anything serious. And when I look back in it, I true, because when they call the fire team, the firefighter, them take a while for respond. It's like
Yeah,
them they ready. It's like them park up and them asleep or something, and then are ready for the call, or yeah, disturb them when them respond to emergency,
to
maybe
something.
accident. Yeah, we Jamaican need bro. You see when we up on the cruise ship and the captain sound the PA system over PA system, Oscar, 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 meaning man overboard. At the same time, you have to jump up out of your bed if you're asleep. Alpha, 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 forward, starboard side, deck one. Alpha, Alpha, forward, starboard side, deck one. Alpha, Alpha, forward. Every security, doctor, nurse on duty, and even some of the crew member who is in that embarkation route have to assist immediately. That mean when you hear Alpha, it's a medical emergency. Maybe someone got sick. Me not gonna say somebody get stabbed because my years of working on a cruise ship, I've never witnessed anyone got stabbed. No, I think one of the safest places you to work, and they treat you good, yeah, with respect, and yeah, not like here or in a Jamaica, yeah. So what me I say, we as Jamaica need to be our brothers keep and look out for each other. If we want Jamaica be a better place, you understand, and emergency response teams they need to take their duties very seriously or their job description very seriously or their task. Whenever you're gonna
Yeah,
respond to an emergency, they need to respond swiftly and quick as possible so you get it under
yeah,
control.
because the longer you take, the worse it might get,
Exactly.
and the worse
Because
it get, the more problem.
exactly. I remember when we were in Italy, in Rome in Italy, and we were doing a drill outside in Italy in the water, and we have to lower the lifeboats, and we had to put all the crew member in one of the lifeboat hold 350 passenger. And when you go in that lifeboat, if you're claustrophobic, maybe you pass out. But the good thing about it, if you're claustrophobic, as soon as you enter the lifeboat, you're being given two pills. You just put one of the pill underneath your tongue, and then you're good to go. You're not feeling hungry, you're not feeling dizzy or anything. So that pill keep you. So if we have an emergency, if the ship is gonna sink or something, it takes up approximately 45 minutes to maybe an hour for the ship to sink. Because what happened, we close off the water type door. So we have four water type doors on the cruise ship. In the half, in the front, in the back, and in the center. So whenever say water is coming in from the back, the captain would close the water type door and the fire door. So those person in that area have to find another escape route to exit the cruise ship. So you got if you're down at the bottom, maybe at the engine room, or you're down in the we call it the laundry, or you're down in some basement area, maybe four floor underneath the water. You're not going to take the elevator. You're not going to take certain area where you can walk, certain staircase. You're going to look for the exit, emergency exit staircase, and try to reach. on certain floor. So, for example, if the ship was sink now and the captain close the water type door from the bridge, and you get stuck in a one area down underneath the bottom of the ship, because each floor we have a water type door from deck two go down underneath the sea. So if you get stuck underneath now, we have a an what you call it again, like a an and something like that, where you can use with your hands to open that. But as soon as you open it, you need to close it back immediately. But when you're opening it, the bridge, there's an alarm that will go off in the bridge, because when we went in the bridge, the captain shows. So that alarm go off, and it show that some, even though we have camera there too, so they can look on the camera and say, oh, somebody gets trapped down there, so that person try to come out. But you have to close it back immediately. You understand? So you prevent the water from spread in the cruise ship, and you prevent the ship from sinking fast. You understand? So after you come to, you close it back, you make your exit up to the exit area, and you find your master station, and you try to put on your life jacket, either on the ship or when you get in the lifeboat, and you go in your lifeboat or your life raft, and you lower in the water. Because we took like less than 30 minutes. We took to no, less than that. We took about less than 20 minutes to take off 2,250 crew member of the cruise ship, because we didn't have any passenger on board. So all the crew member, we would act as if we were the passengers, and we would have few crew member who would act as if they are workers like myself, and they would tell us that, okay, you're gonna go in boat 14 or lifeboat number 10 or lifeboat number 9, and then we would follow their instruction, and yeah, go in the lifeboat, and then you have the other crew lower the lifeboat in the water, and then you have the fast speed boat with the security that would direct you where to go. You understand? As soon as you drop in the water, then the boat got to move away from the ship. You understand? In case the ship maybe capsize, you don't go on top of the boat and sink the boat and everybody died. So as soon as the boat drop in the water, they have to move away immediately. You understand? But the ship won't drop so easily because they have stabilizers on the ship. So in case the ship is gonna sink, the captain would put out the stabilizer to hold the ship firm. You understand? So we have enough time to evacuate everyone off board before the ship sink. Yeah, so producer, back to you. You have anything?
Yeah, got one more.
What that?
Um, the police traffic gone wrong. Stop
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, once that video, the police traffic stop going wrong. Yeah,
Inspector, what's the reason?
come up closer to your screen.
Like,
Stop. So people, the music is playing in the background of the video.
may I switch off the engine? May I switch off the engine? May I switch off the engine? Me can lock off the
So the
engine.
driver is asking the police if he should switch off the engine.
The window can't wind up. May I lock off the engine? No. What is down? You have a reason to want to see into my vehicle. You can joke something this. May I turn the engine off? I'm gonna ask why you want the window to be down. Is there a reason you want the window to be down? Is there a reason you need to see inside of the vehicle? What check? Yes. My safety and yours? I'm asking for one. Your safety? Sir, you're concerned about safety? You just stop the vehicle with so many police officers? Look, come on, see there? The window can't go down. So look inside. But you just wind this down. Said that one can't go down. I understand that. Right. Alright, so this is a restriction. Reason? What's the reason? We're doing a spot check. Him said he can't go down. You want to information about what purpose? We're conducting this check. Yes. Suspect in the offense here? Do you have read the suspect in the offense? May I turn it into will you read the suspect in the offense? Sir, are you videoing me? Yes, I am. Yeah, you should be videoing. In there. This isn't a joke anymore. Big documents. Is there a reason you want my documents? We won't have the whole day, but done when I come from a while ago. I'll be taking my seatbelt off. You want me to park up? Hear what? Make it simple. If you threaten to arrest me or give me a ticket, I'll give them to you. That's it. You know what it is, our joke? Today I'm prepared to go to jail. Today. I don't want to step out of the vehicle. I'm telling you, sir. I'm prepared to go to jail today. Because this is an abuse of power. I said if you threaten to arrest me, I'll give it to you. Or to give me a ticket, I'll give it to you. You have any reason to suspect that I commit an offense? Inspector, talk to your people, them. I'm prepared to go to jail today. Situation.
So them both know the police officer.
Stop the lights.
Mm-hmm.
I said, VCP check is not a reason to stop my vehicle. It's the name of an operation, sir. Talk to the inspector. Talk to the inspector, man. I'm telling you this now. Literally tired of it. Literally. If you're trying to arrest me, give me a ticket, I'll give you the documents. Yes, sir. That's the name, sir. Yes, yes. Sergeant Hat. So, the police stopped you, right? I assume so. Yeah, what's the document said was by inspection, sir? I am not. I am saying the constable did not provide any lawful reason for requesting my documents. Therefore, I am saying to the constable, because I have a constitutional right to freedom of movement, she, the one who stopped me, is offending my constitutional right to move freely. I understand the constable has a power to stop me. But the constable must have reasonable probable cause. So there must be some particular reason. Did she see the vehicle swerving? Did she see something happening? Did she believe that I have expired plates? Stopping random vehicles. Don't say that. Don't say that. Sir. Yes. Sir. Yes. Yes. So on the road of attack, sir. Yes. Police may exit the vehicle. Police so empowered. May exit the vehicle. Yes, sir. May exit the vehicle. See where you are, sir. Police so empowered to stop vehicle and check for documents. Believe me, I know all the sections, I know all of them. So we wanted to see what I'm looking at motor vehicle document. I'm saying because I am of the view that you're offending my constitutional rights to move freely, and my right to privacy of property, and my driver's license is my property. I'm saying because the concept has not given me any particular reason, justification, demonstrable, justifiable grounds as the Constitution says, then the constable is violating my rights. So I'm saying this is very simple. I will give the documents if you threaten to arrest me or if you threaten to give me a ticket. Simple. Why you want to arrest, sir? Because at that point, you're telling me that you're giving me an order. On the threat of arrest, I'll give it to you because I believe you're violating my rights. You say that you're refusing to produce a driver's license to the police, sir? No. I'm saying I will give it to you if you threaten to give me a ticket or to arrest. Yeah. So make you see a documents if you could driver's license. You arrest? I tell the cause already. What's the cause? Tell us on the road traffic police in the source to stop and stop. Document. You want another high proof complaint? And then 21. I said you want another high proof complaint. Good. Where do I work? So just tell them that you give me a ticket for failing to produce and I'll give it to you. Where you are? So, I know where you are. You don't know who you're dealing with. I love the courthouse. I play it every day. We get paid for the too. So one more time. I am saying, sir. Are you going to produce the documents? Will you give me a ticket if I fail to produce it, sir? Will you arrest me if I fail to produce it? What's this? When we reach you. I think I wasn't a story. What put together a story? You have no lawful authority to see my vehicle unless you have demonstrated justifiable grounds. Jesus have mercy, guys. Don't stop abusing the power, man. I'm really tired of this, you know. I'm tired of this. Views of power, this. Don't worry, my channel will teach you all of this. No, thank you. Just the person in the back wearing a seatbelt. Then take it off just like how me take it off. Just now? Yes. You see the person in the back? Sure. You go and fish, man. Give me a ticket. Ticket me failing to produce and then go and come.
Aye, this video don't even make sense.
No, hold on.
When did you do that? Did you see that? Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I see if them want arrest him or them not arrest him.
Just like me.
Because them abuse them power for true.
You have fish for
And I abuse
something.
the man rights.
Sir, don't make this too
Because they
funny.
know have a reason why they stop him. The man never them not say him stop him because of seatbelt or he was swerving or whatever. Or I don't know. But them abusing the man power. The man rights.
Them say spot check. That no normal mean them
Spot
stop
check
you
or
and
nothing. Them been using that long time ago. That's a foolishness.
Inspector Brian, you should know better than this. Inspector Brian, you should know better than this. Good afternoon, Inspector Brian. Step out of them people. Yes, Inspector Brian, indeed. Yes. You can't affirm, Mr. No, Inspector. Yes, Inspector. Believe, sir. As you said, Inspector, what's the reason of it? Inspector, leave my. No, the arrested to the certifying officer. Why? For any defense. Defense. Any defense, huh? This was just renewed. Well, that doesn't say the defense. So, what grounds did I get a road traffic officer? Which section? You don't know. Section gives you the power to do that. Which section gives you the power to do that? No worries,
Inspector, I get no trouble. I'm losing your work, you know. I'm transfer him or something. In don't know the law because I can't tell the man which section. He might abuse him power.
We shall be battling this one. This is going to be the second one. You're disgusting. You're a pig. Remember me tell you that you're a pig. This is your second encounter. You're a pig. And you have many people here. You're a pig. And I will teach you a legal lesson. Don't come for me. I get fair enough. It's an offense. Yeah? Fair enough. And if I do it again, I'm not threatening. I said I'll teach you. I'm saying I'm offense. The point.
That's not an offense to point on anyone. That's not an offense.
That's not. That's some say this is totally foolishness.
No, no, no foolishness. The man I teach him the law. This is important.
Don't make one of these petty officers write it. You write it, Inspector. Let me and you go into the court, go back to it. No time. Let us go back to it. Inspector, no. This is just an abuse of power. Come on, me not go back. Inspector Brian Wood. Inspector, you just assault me a while ago. Inspector, you just assault me a while ago. Brother, bring a vehicle for you to examine. Foolishness. Let them bring out vehicle. Man, we'll be towing together. We are powering to the Inspector Brian and your crew. Portland will learn something going forward. And you must get suspension. Just watch. You wait. You must. You think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? And you're laughing and giggling. The ticket. Because we can't give me nothing as a try the thing. You know, stupid. You don't even go back to training school. I'm going to learn the law. The ticket. My little hustling, you don't even know where they do it. So shut up about. About my little hustling. So your
The
teacher
police
said,
don't got any of that thing.
when we get back your documents. So what is it we're going there for again? So check the vehicle for defects. For defects. What grounds? What grounds? Under yes. Go under yeah. What suspicious of this? And even more. Inspector TG Constable them better no man. 704. Examiner. Inspector Brian and his crew is on a witch hunt. Marcel Brian expect nothing on a lawsuit. They promise at this time. I have been reluctant to sue in the Portland police because I'm a citizen of Portland.
A Portland.
Trying to control, but you will get one. Whoever write the ticket, prepare to come to court. Do not miss the date. Do not miss the date. Don't make Inspector Brian set you up. Do not miss the date.
Yo, we might not play with them. You
Alright,
done?
so when me get yeah, it finish. That's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So what me get from that video now? What me just say a foolishness. Me mean say what the police them a do a foolishness. Them don't know the law. Them a overdo it. Them abuse them power. As what the
That's
person
true.
has said.
Yeah,
Them
that's
stop
true.
man foolishness. Them can't tell him what them stop him for. If there's something wrong with him vehicle, something, tell him. You asking license and registration. Why you ask it for and nothing wrong with the vehicle? That no make sense.
True.
That just seems like them up to something. One, me not say something, but some police will probably do certain things and then make it look like say the person did have that problem. Then me put something there and say him did have it and the man ain't have nothing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, cause
That's a fact.
them basically make up something along the way.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I try to figure out why them stop him, why the issue. Them can't tell him. Then keep on a give him one bag of different reason.
Run around. But the man more intelligent and brilliant more than them. You understand? All right.
Mm-hmm.
So you say we not have nothing more to say. So so me I go read Psalms chapter 1 before we close off
Mm-hmm.
and call it a night. Cause I think we cover all our grounds tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cover all our grounds and everything. So we'll close off with Psalm 23 or Psalms chapter 1. Alright guys, we'll close off with Psalm chapter 1. You understand? Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the ways of sinner, nor sit in the seats of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth fruit in its season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he does shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but as like the craft which the wind hath driven away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. The Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. To God be the glory, great things he hath done. Thanks be to God. And
Mm,
that's the end of our live. Because we normally close off with a psalm at night time. And think we reach a topic. Run to the topic tonight and release it tomorrow again. So peace, I'm out. Producer, you have nothing to say?
no, not really. Just
Alright then,
just.
that's it then.
Mhm.
Alright. I'm out. Peace guys. Thanks for watching.